It's a work day again. So this is week 2 of work. I mean, there isn't really much to say. I think just the feeling of doing these for, I think, 10 days now. It's just like every day it feels about the same. Obviously, there's a pretty stark difference between work days and weekend days. But I think the way I'm handling my weekends is just like, whoa. I feel like I'm spending a lot of my time sleeping or playing. So gotta work on that. I think yesterday I did a better job about sleeping, but it's not great. So today I hope I'll just get a good night's sleep for the most part. Yeah, I did read a book about Atomic Habits, which talked about ways you can improve your habit building. And one thing that's good is actually like setting a schedule. And I thought that was very helpful when I first was doing it, but I kind of lost track of that. Maybe I should write down like, 5 o'clock I get off work, then I make dinner, then at 6 I exercise till 7, and then 7 I maybe read until 8, and then 8 till 9 maybe I'm getting ready to go to bed, then 9 to 10 maybe I do something else. Maybe it's time to get back into doing that, because obviously it's not very easy to kind of get into that mindset when you're just going from day to day without differentiating anything. I should just write it down, I think. That would probably be helpful, and make a commitment just by writing it down. So, that was really quick. Just got little lees going on, so that should be pretty straightforward, right? Unfortunately, it doesn't leave any time for spontaneous activities, which may happen at any point in time. But let's just run with this for now, and then we'll see what goes on. See you later. Brussels sprouts and toasted bread. A little bit of hummus, and that makes a meal. The end of workday, end of Monday. How about that? Well, today, this schedule actually is helping me a lot. Even if I didn't achieve all these things, as long as I kind of get something started within one of these time frames that I set for myself, I consider this a job well done. Right now, this video thing is actually bleeding over into my social and reading time. Apparently, this is what I consider socializing, making these videos. But I think schedules are actually surprisingly effective. Just creating a schedule, it actually drives you to do these things. And I guess this is a technique called time boxing. This was something talked about in Atomic Habits. So pretty much I have time periods where I want to perform some activities during a certain amount of time. And really the goal is if I just do a little bit of that in that time, then that's fine. So if I spend 5 minutes reading from 5 to 6, that's a victory. It makes you feel good, and it also increases your reading. Really, it doesn't really matter to me if I read 1 hour a day or 2 hours a day. As long as I get started reading, then how much I read is kind of insignificant. Because really the significant difference is really getting started on doing something. And everything else will carry itself. It's kind of like exercising. I think it's the most classic example of what people want to do but have a tough time doing. And one of the tips is just you set a time, and then really the goal is maybe to just put on some exercise clothes. For the most part, my exercise today was not significant, but just having that makes it significant. I don't know how else to describe it, but pretty much if you go to the gym, you're not going to just exercise for 5 minutes and leave. But if you kind of imagine yourself doing something with the intention that you're going to do it for the whole tenure of time, you're going to actually feel pretty intimidated by it. But if you're thinking maybe my exercise plan is just going to be putting on running clothes every day, it's actually very significant. I think a lot of times when I'm doing a workout right after work, if I just put on my running clothes, it doesn't really matter what kind of mood I was in before. I would actually just go out and run. There has been maybe one time where I actually put on the clothes, but I didn't actually go out running. But just taking that step is actually super significant. So I really like doing these schedule things. Making a schedule is pretty cool. I think it's especially important during these quarantine times because you really have no triggers that will cause you to perform a certain action. So this is a way to kind of trigger yourself into doing something. Pretty cool. Not much else to say though. I think I just need to adjust some things and go on from there. But pretty productive day, I'd say. Pretty productive. So see you later.